guys? Welcome to the Bigger Than Big show here at Natural Vitamins in our new studio. My name is Roger Hanson.
And I am Winnie.
And today we have very special guest, Jarrell Big Baby Miller. How you doing, man?
Chillin', man. Can't complain.
Hey, I wouldn't want to listen to it anyway. This guy is 15-0, 13 knockouts. He's not bad. So tell me, my man, what's on the horizon? You got a big fight coming up?
You already know I'm number 1 New York, 10 in America, 30 in the world, and now we got a title shot coming up January 22nd on Showtime. Co-main event, NVNY title, and this will put me in the top 10 rankings in the world. Brooklyn in the house, baby.
Whoa.
Nice.
So we doing big things.
Whoa, Brooklyn all day, every day. That's actually a pretty big. He had those stats right. He was like best in the world.
That's my pickup line club. 10 in the world.
So Jarrell, where are you originally from, and what got you started?
I'm looking from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. I grew up in Belize.
Yeah.
My father was Haitian Dominican, so I eat rice, beans, tacos, tortilla. Got into a lot of fights. Grew up in the house with like 17 cousins.
Dang.
And after that, it just took off. They ain't beat me up no more. So.
Whoa.
Cool.
And you've been doing this for how long now?
14, and I just turned 27, so it's about time shit paid off.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
I bet your other, all your 17 cousins are like, dang, I should have been a fighter.
They got other extracurricular activities right now.
So, listen, boxing is really, it's popping in the media right now. Southpaw, the movie just came out. Creed just came out. It's big in the movies.
Yeah.
Do you think you would ever want to be involved in a film or something like that?
Actually, do have an acting agent. I was supposed to be casted for Creed last year, but I had a lot of fights coming up. I couldn't make it.
Say
but,
what? Whoa, rewind. You were supposed to be casted for Creed?
Yeah.
Whoa, watch
that's
out.
That's the main part, probably the back scene, because they want smaller guys, But you know how that goes. But it's business as well, and boxing is my main priority.
Would you want to pursue that in the future?
Most definitely. Getting punched in the head don't last forever, so
Yeah.
You got to figure out something else to do. That's the main thing.
Ideally, you don't want to get punched in the head.
No, my defense is pretty good, so I knock everybody out most of the time.
That's true. If you knock somebody out, they can't punch back.
No, definitely not. 85% knockout ratio, so we're getting there.
Okay, cool. So I actually got the chance to train with this guy, and it was intense. We weren't even using weights at some point. Are you starting to camp? Are you training every day? What's training like,
I wanted to know the difference.
You're a heavyweight, and I know that you love to eat. The world knows you love cheeseburgers and ice cream.
All day. After my last knockout, I went right to the waiting room. I went to about close to like 291, but it was pretty hefty size. So now we're coming back down now about 20 pounds of overweight, and it's strictly calisthenics, light weights, and boxing routine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about bodybuilding? Like, what's the difference between us bodybuilding and how you guys train? Because I know some of us would take approximately 20 weeks to get preparation. Some people maybe less, depending on how well they know their body. How long would it take for you to prep for a competition?
What I do know about bodybuilding, my father was an ex-bodybuilder. It's just that it's too much heavyweight lifting, so I think the joints would be a problem. And you want to be too muscular, too tight. You want to be flexible and be able to move. Laxity within the muscle. So when I do lift weights for 2 months, I do get really pumped up and too big where I couldn't even get in a slap fist fight with my girl. She'd beat me up.
Right, yeah. Right?
Too much. So
you deadlift all heavy weights, I know, right?
Yeah, I deadlift, squat, really, bench press, medium power lift type stuff.
So mostly, calisthenics. You keep it in the calisthenics.
Yeah. Towards when the fight's coming up. Before that, I'll lift heavy. Some bodybuilder routine, stuff like that. But when I get closer to the fight, it's really, really lightweight.
So how long would you say that it would take you to prep for an incoming competition?
Well, I fought October 23rd at the Jarrell knockout. I started lifting since then, and I ended lifting last week. So about 6.5 weeks till fight date. So everything now is strictly just boxing and calisthenics.
Do you guys go off season like we do for bodybuilding, where you gain the weight and you do certain things differently than you are when you're ready to get back?
We know you cut weight.
Yeah, I do cut weight. I'm a heavyweight. A lot of heavyweights don't cut weight because they feel like they can eat because they're heavyweight. Not for me. So boxing is the only sport in the world where there's no off season. Okay. You're constantly just have to be. You could go up maybe 10, 20 pounds off your weight, but you got to constantly be in the gym doing something because there's no off season to fight. Your off season might be your last.
Yeah.
Your last time you go.
You get 2 off season and you fall off.
And that's it. You might not get that return back.
That's interesting compared to most of us bodybuilders. We have that time frame where we could take a year off. Some bodybuilder men, they take a whole year off. They put on 10 to 20 pounds, whatever their goals are, to look different back on stage to get that look. But that's interesting to know. Thank you.
You can't do that. You might not return the same way.
Yeah, it's not how you look. Some boxes don't even have cuts or nothing, you know?
Yeah, no, but I'm on look good, so I look like a monster right now, which is good. So when I step in the ring.
Depends on what kind of monster we're talking about. Cookie Monster, perhaps?
I just think it's girl.
Hey!
But yeah, you know, boxing is a different sport, different kind of animal. And, you know, I came from kickboxing background, too, where I was #1 in the country for that for 3 years. But, I mean, every sport has their way of training, and then boxing is a totally different animal, though.
So what are your plans now? You're just preparing for that next step?
Monday I'll be leaving for training camp for 6 weeks out in upstate New York, where Mike Tyson used to train for his camps. And I'll be up there up till about the fight. So I will be missing Christmas. I will be missing New Year's.
Wow.
So it sucks. I won't be around the missus, won't be around my son. But, you know, it's part of the sacrifice.
Sacrifices,
yeah. So I kind of like it like that, too, because it makes me like a real lunatic when I get back down. So.
Yeah. And you really you're going to go hard because you're missing time with your family. You really want to make it count.
I mean, you know, like, my main thing is keep knockouts going. I had 2 guys step through my knockout. I had the knockout thing going, like my knockout streak. And only because I wasn't really focused, going through management stuff like that. That's when the fight and I won. But it was the guys that was big knockout.
What keeps you going? What keeps you inspired? Who's your idol? And like growing up, who you thought of? I want to be like this person. You know, most bodybuilders they'll always say Arnold, or you know, I want to look like this. Who was?
He's Brooklyn. And you know he loves Tyson.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
It's true. Well, the first person I ever seen fight was my mom and stepmom.
Yeah, his mom's got a mean right hook.
Which is bad. But my first actual pro fighter I ever fell in love with was Mike Tyson. I mean, I like Ali. I like Jack Johnson, the first black heavyweight ever. But Mike was like my idol. And people say, "Nah, you look like Mike. Then you look like Rick Bowe. Then you look like Mayweather." So I'm like, yeah, I look like everybody.
He looked like one of the Klitsch Club brothers, right?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah, they got murals. I like to jump rope. There's a mural of Mike Tyson. There's murals of him all over Brooklyn because he's a champ. You want to be that guy. You want to be the next mural. You want to put it on like that.
Definitely. I mean, so I already have the whole name behind me right now. Whole Brooklyn is behind me right now. And it's getting really big now where people come up to you and stream, "Yo, you big baby." I'm like, "Yeah, I appreciate it." You know, so it's cool, man. I'm getting the love and the respect. And the main thing is getting that big screen where people know, like, this kid's the next big thing.
Yeah, so speaking of love and support, do you have a sponsor?
Yeah, one of my main sponsors, my longtime sponsor, Natural Vitamins. You know, Natural Vitamins.
You mean this Natural Vitamins right here?
Definitely, you know.
Pay no attention to the pack.
I like protein. You like protein? I like protein. You know what I'm saying? You know.
We like lip. Ding, 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 ding.
So yeah, Sergio's my longtime sponsor, and also sponsor Species Nutrition. So I mean, they treat me really well.
Shout out to Species.
So I can't complain, man. It's been a good ride so far, and 2016 will be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. And what separates this guy from a lot of Joes is that he's not only a champion in the ring, but outside the ring. You got your own gym going called Pure Heart, which other sport like boxing is sometimes it really comes down when two guys are just slugging, they got nothing left. It's Pure Heart.
Yeah, so I have my own clothing line as well, which is Pure Heart Inc. And I started with a gym about 3-4 months ago. We're doing pretty well with that, and I actually want to get a non-profit gym in Brooklyn as well. I'm working over Eric Adams right now, the Brooklyn president. So I mean, the whole thing is building a brand right now from the ground up while I'm still mediocre in my career. So when I do blow up, I have the foundation.
Yeah, man, I would help you with that Brooklyn joint, by the way.
Definitely. You know what I mean? It's always starting with different little things like that, and just keeping my ears to the street, and just keeping the fans involved, and people come in and talk, and come to my office and down and holler at me. So I love it. I love when kids come and say, "Big baby, can I ask you a question?" And ask me about school or something, and I'm just right there. I'm like,
that's awesome.
You know, so my head never gets really too big sometimes. So, you know, but when kids come up to me, I have to stop and say something.
Yeah, it feels good. You're a champ. You're a hometown champ.
Well, we're looking forward to that. You want to mention your Instagram, your Facebook? So
where can we find you?
I mean, listen, if you like knockouts, man, make sure you tune in January 22nd on Showtime. I'm going in for the 15, 16 kill. I'm killing everything. So Instagram, BIGBBY Miller. Twitter, same thing. Facebook, same thing. And YouTube and Google. Just Google Big Baby Miller.
Champ in the making. It's going to be on Showtime too, right? The fight?
Showtime, January 22nd.
We're looking forward to seeing that and supporting you. Part of the family.
Already know.
All right, yo, that's basically it, man. You're the man. Champ on the rise. You can catch us at Natural Vitamins, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to check out more cool interviews and all sorts of stuff happening here at Natural Vitamins.
And tell us what's next.
What's next? I'm so glad you asked, Winnie. I bet you're asking yourself, what are these supplements up front? Well, it's fuel, and they're not just a supplement line, they're also a food sponsoring giving company. So stay tuned, we're interviewing them next. what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bigger Than Big Show. I'm Roger Hanson.
And I am Winnie Vasquez.
And today we have special guests. Fuel meals and fuel up supplements. Ever heard of them? Well, now you have. These are the guys, Maurice, Joe. Let's get the mojo going, shall we?
So Joe and Mo, what got you guys started? When did you guys start this company?
Well, we started December 2013. It's funny how we started. We had just finished leaving a supplement company that we had started, and we were in between what we were going to do next. And it's funny because Maurice is a teacher, but on the side he would also do diets for people. And long story short, these people, these diets that he was having for all these people, they were having a hard time keeping up with the food.
Of course.
You know, and
Common.
The number one complaint was, I can't cook all this food. I don't have the time. So, we kicked around some ideas and we came up with an idea of, let's just make the food for the people. Okay. And long story short, we started off with, 150 meals the first week, and it just took off from there.
That's amazing.
Must be good.
So you guys met because of the thing.
$657. That's what we started with. And this year alone, I don't want to put a figure on it, but it's very, very high. So we're doing pretty well.
It's a blessing.
We're trying to keep the costs down for clients and, doing right by people.
Yeah, the meals are the biggest thing for us in the bodybuilding world. It's the most expensive. Meals are just expenses overall. Yeah. When it comes to supplements and meals is what we spend most of our money on. And like you said, it starts off with that problem. We don't have enough time because we want to put in the time for the gym.
And that was the entire intention behind the line. I mean, when I was younger, playing sports in high school and college, I was a terrible dieter. Didn't like to eat healthy. I would force myself from time to time, but I really like to snack on, fast food, chocolate, that kind of stuff. And
you're an active guy. You can get away with it.
Exactly.
That's what you think,
but
right?
when you do bodybuilding, and I'm sure you know this, and Joe knows this very well, it's a different level of dieting. So we wanted to make the food bearable. We have a lot of athletes that are in the IFBB Pro division that have won several shows using our food for over 2 years now. One of them is no longer with us. One is Mark Anthony, Mr. Olympia, the first physique Olympia. Yes. Ashley Kay, the Bikini Olympia, she's been our athlete for 2 years. We just, signed her to a nice long 1-year contract, to really lock her up. She's done a lot of great things for us. That's just to name a few. I mean, there's a lot of IFBB athletes that are using us, that use us consistently throughout their prep, and have seen nothing but results with the product.
You got respect in the bodybuilding community.
Beautiful.
That counts for a lot.
Compared to Mo, he said he had a lot of problems, eating wise. How is your dieting?
If I'm getting ready for a show, I'm not a good dieter.
No, not at all?
Not at all.
What is your weakness? I know mine was one slice of pizza, and that's all I wanted.
Pizza's always been my weakness.
That was,
Wow.
one. I didn't even want any more than that. I just wanted one.
Who eats one slice?
I know.
That's the problem.
I've never
You
eaten
can't
one
eat
slice
one.
my whole life.
You just want to try it after that. It's like you don't even want the whole thing. Like when you're in prep, you're so focused on the results and you're really determined, and a few more days out, you just want to try that, and it tastes so good because you're not eating it just to eat it anymore. Now you have to.
It's mental.
Yeah, now you have
It's all
to
mental.
really the quality of the time. You only have this big slice in front of you. Like you really have to enjoy that moment. It's
And
a cheat day.
I bet if you're dieting, you're more sensitive. Your stomach's smaller, it's shrinking up. One slice is a real. It's like a big reduction.
You
I've
get
never
full
walked
really
that
quick.
path, but I can imagine.
Really quick, you get full, and it runs right through you.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's real life. So the food is good. The food works, which is the base to any good, training program like that. Let's talk about the supplements.
Yes.
What do we got? What's good? What's hot?
Good.
Well, I'll lead off with this. The reason why we've been able to do the supplements so quickly, I do want to mention our third partner who's not here today, Dean. By his Instagram name, Dean Michael. Nobody really knows his last name.
I know Dean Michael.
The freak of
The
physique.
freak of physique.
This guy.
That guy.
This guy right here. No, but
Dean Michael. He's an Italian guy.
Yeah.
Big Italian guy.
He looks like Wolverine.
Yeah, kind
He
of.
looks like Wolverine. Dean, you look like Wolverine.
Well,
Dean looks like he ate Wolverine.
yeah. Well, listen, I mean, if it wasn't for Dean came on board last September. So it's been about 1.5 years since he's been on board with us. At first, he just did our social media, but, the guy really blew it out of the water with us. We had about 22,000 followers just on our one page alone before Dean came on. Within 1.5 years, he's transformed that to a reach of 20 million people.
Wow.
Between Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So if it wasn't for him increasing our sales to the point where it looks like a chart that never came down.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
High meteoric rise, and it's all due to him. we wouldn't have been able to do this right here.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. Shout out to you, Dean. He was also he served, right?
Yep.
He's a vet. So respect. Thank you for your courage for this country, and thank you for the courage of eating all these dang fuel up meals.
We've actually really put together a really good team.
Teamwork's vital. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
We have Dean that does all the marketing. We have two great guys, Joe Reiser and Elazar Baez, that do all the graphics and all the video stuff. We have some guys that are kind of in the backdrop. They really don't like to be talked about or mentioned, but they're helping us with franchise opportunities internationally. We just met with a group from India that was here last week to open up a fuel in India. As crazy as that may
No,
sound.
India's got a big bodybuilding scene, right?
Yeah.
Huge.
So these fuel up meals would be good not just for people in the bodybuilder community, but just active working people, moms, businessmen, or traveling. Like, for example, I'm a kids entertainer, and sometimes I have like 5 jobs in a day. I'm bouncing around the boroughs. I'm in the car, like changing my shirt because I got sweaty and going through my tricks, and I forget to eat, and I'm hungry, and my manager is always telling me that I gotta have a snack. I could totally make great use of this. It's just so effective. You know what I mean?
Convenient as
People
well.
forget to eat. Convenient, and it's good for you.
We have a large group of our clientele base is business professionals that travel on a weekly basis. We're the only meal prep service in the entire country that I know of. Even bigger meal prep systems like Nutrisystem don't even provide the service where we'll ship it right to your hotel. So you tell us your date of arrival. Hey, I'm arriving on December 19th. You'll have it December 19th.
Personal, very nice.
As long as you give us five business days, just so we could ship it to your hotel. Call the hotel, make sure that they'll accept your package. We'll send it right to your hotel. Be on vacation for 2 weeks, not skip a beat.
And you guys are you guys New York based?
New Jersey based.
New Jersey based. But you get it all over the world.
Right now,
Like you can still send it to places all over the place?
we're all over the U.S., including Puerto Rico, Hawaii.
Yeah, we're not shipping internationally.
You ship to Hawaii?
Yep.
Yeah.
How do you get it over there?
Overnight.
That's it.
Wow.
Real.
it.
These
So
guys
there's
are
no
the truth,
excuses.
man.
Yeah, there's no excuses into eating healthy, is what we're saying. It's affordable. It's great. It tastes great. It doesn't taste like your typical diet. You don't feel like you're missing any sugars. Like I said, it's great. It's great texture. I love it overall.
Thank you.
It's good.
And to your point about the financial aspect of it, it's cheap. We have some clients or some people that are thinking about becoming clients that always say, oh, it's a little too expensive for my price range. And then when we first started this, I have a template email that basically send to people, and I break down the grocery bill, typically the amount of food that you want to eat. Let's say you wanted to pay yourself minimum wage to prepare that food, which is going to take you anywhere from 6 to 8 hours a week, and all the time that you're taking away from something else where you could be making money, you wind up only paying a $40 or $50 premium for our service.
Yeah.
So it's really not costing you that much more, but now you're getting 6 or 8 hours of your life back.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
Which is really nothing's more valuable than time.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. More
So-
time in the gym.
Hey, the meals are good. Now, which is the root and the base of it, most important, you got to get your meals down. Let's talk about the supplement line.
Yes.
Okay, so we decided to do just that, supplement the meals. A lot of people have been asking us, when are you guys launching your supplement line? It's something we've done before, so we decided to start with a simple line, and we're gonna expand from there. We have our for men, we have a test booster, nitro test.
Okay.
It's not only a test booster; it's also a pump product. It's a phenomenal product. I mean, it's
Like
something
like a pre-workout?
It's a test. You can use it for a pre-workout. Absolutely,
Okay.
it's a vasodilator, but it also has ingredients to actually raise your normal testosterone levels.
Okay.
All right. Then we have a fat burner burn. Unlike other fat burners that you're gonna have all this jitteriness and all this this heat and everything, it's a very clean energy throughout the day.
That's
You have
great.
no crash off of it. We also have an appetite suppressant in there, so it's a clean fat burner.
Perfect.
It's very
That's
clean.
good for people like myself. I have asthma. I've taken before fat burners where they have too much caffeine.
Yep.
And I'll take one with a meal, and next thing you know it, I'm panicking and I'm shaking too much, uncontrollable. So yeah, we want to maintain still being with the stack that we're using before we go on a prep. But at the same time, we want to get the effects without having all those
All
jitters.
those,
Yeah.
those crazy effects,
Yes,
where you feel like your
absolutely.
nervous system is about to crash. Yeah.
What else do you have? You have your BCAA?
So we have a BCAA, and our BCAA, it's an anti-catabolic formula. It's a 10-1-1
Wait,
instant
time out. Anti-catabolic formula?
You want to take this?
Come on, the teacher.
When you're catabolic, you're putting your muscles in a state of allowing them to break down a lot easier. So by drinking that throughout the day, the amino acids help you become anabolic as opposed to catabolic. Anabolic means it's helping you build muscle.
Which is much
I'm
better
not
than
a
catabolic.
scientist, so-
hey, I'm not a scientist either, but it usually made sense to me.
I'm not gonna
So
be able to explain it
catabolic,
to you like a
bad.
doctor would.
Anabolic, good.
Good.
Right.
Yes.
Done.
Yeah.
And to point out, it's probably the best BCA you'll have ever tasted.
Wow.
And
Bold claim.
I'll stand by that.
All right,
You know
cool.
what, why don't we give you guys a scoop of the BCA right now?
Can we do
I
it?
think we should.
So we got the BCAA in here. Joe says it's the greatest tasting in the world. Let's find out.
What does Jim Carrey think?
It's delicious. Greatest in the world. I haven't tried them all, but it's pretty damn good. You want to try?
What flavor is this?
Strawberry.
Strawberry, classic. It's good.
So we're back from you testing the BCAAs. Tell me from a scale from 1 to 10, and let's be honest, how was it taste?
It tasted really good. It wasn't too sweet. It was delicious. And it wasn't too sweet. And notice, I only had the bottle about this much water. I mixed it in, took a sip, and it wasn't too sweet even with a little bit of water. Excellent.
Quickly
10 out of 10.
dissolves. So tell us, how can we order these products? How can we get our hands on your products?
Well, you can get the products right now at www.fuelupsups.com.
Nice. And our meals?
Fuelmeals.com.
You got it. So you guys want to talk about your Instagram, your Facebook, how to follow you guys?
Our Instagram is fuel_up, and our Facebook is just fuel up.
And you can also find those links below.
Absolutely.
The websites, the Instagram, all that jazz. And that pretty much leads us to the end of our show where we plug our Instagram and Facebook. Natural Vitamins at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Gentlemen, Fuel
Thank
Up
you
Subs
again. Thank you
and
guys for
Fuel
having us.
Meals.
No,
Excellent having
thank you very much.
It's always fun hosting with you.
Joe,
Winnie?
it's
No?
been a pleasure.
Okay, I got rejected. I'll see you next time, guys. Natural Vitamins. It's good. And you know what's really good? My muscles are in a anabolic state, baby! Yeah! That's how you do it!
You're killing this guy.
Back to you! Hey, listen, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel below. Subscribe, okay? Catch us next week on the Bigger Than Big Show with Roger Hanson, Winnie, and these cool guys. Thank you so much for coming.